Today on Explain with Shaun, we're going to be restoring the world's most destroyed MacBook Air ever. Let's get to it. These are the three new case pieces we need to restore our MacBook Air. We have a screen, a top case, and a bottom case. We're going to go ahead and start our restoration by removing all the screws from the bottom case. There aren't too many of them because most of them have fallen out already because this computer's been dropped a lot. Next, we're going to go ahead and remove the 5 screws from the battery. Unplug the battery and take it out of the computer. We're going to go ahead and disconnect the keyboard cable and also the one connecting the trackpad to the motherboard. We're going to go ahead and remove the speakers and remove the 12 screws that are holding the trackpad onto the top case. After we do that, we're going to go ahead and remove the trackpad from the top case. Next, we're going to start on removing all the screws that are holding the motherboard on. After we do that, we're going to go ahead and remove our fan. After we take the fan out, we're going to go ahead and remove our MagSafe USB board there. We're going to go ahead and try and remove the motherboard, but there's one screw hidden under the flash memory. Next, we're going to remove that little rubber thing that keeps the fan from vibrating and the 6 screws that are holding on the display so we can put on our new display. Here's our new top case. I'm going to go ahead and attach the display off camera. And there it is. We're going to go ahead and put our MagSafe USB board back in. Attach the front camera cable and the speaker cable to that. For that, we're going to take out that speaker, make it a little easier to put the motherboard in. Put the motherboard in, attach the backlight for the keyboard and the screen to that. Go ahead and put that little rubber thing back on, screw it in. Next, we're going to go ahead and put all the screws that are holding our motherboard in. Put that speaker back. We're going to go ahead and put in our new Wi-Fi card because our old one was broken. Connect the 2 cables that coming from the antenna and the screen to that. We're going to go ahead and put our fan in, make sure that rubber piece is around it the right way, otherwise it'll make an awful noise. We're going to go ahead and put our flash memory in. Plug the cable connecting the MagSafe board to the motherboard in. Now we're going to go ahead and put our trackpad back in. This could be a little tricky since you have to put all those 6 screws in and the trackpad likes to recess a little bit below where you need to put the screws in, but let's go ahead and probably take that out and put the first screw in. It makes it a lot easier. Drop the trackpad in, put all those 12 screws back in. Tighten them all down. Next, we're going to reconnect the cable going from the motherboard to the trackpad and also the cable going through the keyboard to the trackpad. This one can get a little tricky, as you can see, because the connector's hidden under the cable. I figured it out. Next, put the battery in, plug it in, and then go ahead and put all the 5 screws securing the battery in. After we've done that, we're basically done. We just have to put the top case back on. But in our case, I wanted to apply the heat thermal paste. So we're going to clean the old thermal paste off with some alcohol and a toothbrush. Blow the residue off. Put our new thermal paste on. Yeah, I put a little too much, but that's okay. Screw down our plate and clean off the excess thermal paste that's oozing around it. We're going to go ahead and put our back plate on. Our Wi-Fi cable is getting a little bit of the way there. And we're done, and it works.